morning. Today we are making this sweetheart Graphgan. We'll be using the single crochet stitch. It's very easy, very fast. Don't worry, don't get intimidated. I'm going to take you step by step through the whole tutorial, and I'll be using this graph as a guide. I got it from Pinterest, and as you can see, the numbers are written on the side, the number of rows, and this requires us to chain 25 plus 1. The chain 1 counts as our turning chain. You'll need 2 colors and a crochet hook. I'll be using a 5.5 millimeter hook. So if you enjoy crochet, be sure to subscribe for more tutorials. My 25 chains, I'm going to make one more chain, which is going to act as our turning chain, and then I'll go into the second stitch from hook. I'll make a single crochet, and then you're going to single crochet into each stitch across, and at the end of this first row you will have 25 stitches. So do that and we'll meet at the end of the row. So I'm at the end of the row and I have one more stitch to go. That's the 25th stitch. You're going to chain 1, and we're moving on to our row 2. You're going to turn your work towards your right. For the second row, we are going to make one more plain row of white of your first color. So you're just going to go into that very first stitch and make one single crochet, and then you're going to single crochet all the way to the end, and in total you should have 25 stitches at the end of your second row. So I'm coming to the end of my second row, and make sure you make single crochet into each stitch, even that last one. Chain 1 and turn your work towards your right, just like this. Now I'm going to show you, we're going onto the third row. So for the first row we started from the right going to the left. The second row we started from the left going to the right. Now for the third row we are starting from the right going to the left. So we are going to make one single crochet into the next 12 stitches. Okay, so here, let me show you. You're going to single crochet into the next 12 stitches. So single crochet into that first stitch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So don't finish off that, the 12 single crochet. I'm going to show you, because we're going to now bring in our second color. This is how I like to change my color. I just, instead of finishing the single crochet with the white, I'll just finish it off with my second color, and make sure to pull the working yarn that you're working with before behind to secure that, and then you're going to carry that yarn along. The white yarn, you're going to carry it along. So since we have 12, we made single crochet into the 12 stitches, we are going to now make one single crochet into the 13th stitch. Make sure you're working working over your yarn behind. Okay, so instead of finishing off the single crochet, you're going to bring that second color in front of you like this, and then you finish it off with the white. So that's how you how you change your color. Now you're going to make single crochet into the remaining stitches all the way to the end. You can hide your yarn behind if it doesn't bother you. So you're just going to make one single crochet all the way to the end. So I'm coming to the end and I'll make my last single crochet. Then I'll chain one, turn my work. So now you're going to make one single crochet into the next 11 stitches. Okay, always make sure you work into that very first stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, then 11. So you don't finish off that 11th single crochet, you bring your yarn in front, and then you finish it off with your second color. Don't pull it too tight because you're going to work over it. So you finish it and then make sure you pull this down. So you're going to make you're going to work over this yarn. You carry it along, the white yarn or whatever color you're working with, and then you're going to make one single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Don't finish off the 3rd stitch. Bring your yarn in front and then you finish it off with your first color. Now you're going to make single crochet into the rest of the stitches all the way to the end. And that's how you work. That was our 4th row. So make one single crochet all the way to the end, and I'll see you at the end of the row. So now at the end, I'll put my last single crochet and I'll chain one and I'll turn my work. So I'm going to show you on the graph. So you see we just finished the 4th row. We started from the left going to the right. Now the 5th row we start from the right going to the left. So for your 5th row you're going to make one single crochet into the next 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Don't finish off your 10th stitch. Bring your yarn in front and then finish it off with your second color. If you can see what I'm doing, I have left a little bit space so I don't over pull it. Then pull this yarn in front, and then you're going to make one single crochet into the next 5 stitches. Make sure you carry your first color along. So you're going to go in with one single crochet into the next 5 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Don't finish off the 5th one. Bring the yarn in front, and then you finish it off with your first color. Now you're just going to make one single crochet into the rest of the stitches. So at the end of the row, you finish off with your single crochet, chain 1, turn your work, and now we are going on to the 6th row. We are starting from the left going to the right. So when you're working on your Graphgan always, from whichever side you're starting with, you should start counting from that side, like this. So now we are starting from the left going this direction. So when you're working, even if it looks like you're starting from the right, you're working from the right, always count from the left. Okay, so now we are going to make one single crochet into the next 9 stitches, and then we change color and make 7 single crochet with our second color, and then we finish off with single crochets with our first color. So after making your chain 1, make one single crochet into the next 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, you don't finish off the 9th stitch, and then you bring your yarn in front and finish it off with your second color. Make sure to pull that down, and then you're going to carry your yarn along, of course, and then make 7 single crochets into the next 1 single crochet into the next 7 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Don't finish off the 7th one. Bring your yarn in front and finish it off with your first color. So now you're going to just make one single crochet into the rest of the stitches. So do that. I will see you again in the next row. Finished off my 6th row, chain 1 and turn. For the 7th row, you're going to make one single crochet into the next 7 stitches, and then I'll meet you when you have to change the color. So I've made my 8 single crochets. I haven't finished. I did not finish off the 8th one, so I'll just bring my yarn in front and then finish it off with the blue with my second color. So make sure you pull that, and then you're going to make one single crochet in the next 9 stitches. So 1, remember to carry your white yarn or the color that you're using along for your background. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Don't finish off the ninth one. Bring your yarn in front and finish it off with your first color. Fold that, and then you're just going to make single crochets into the rest of the stitches, and I'll see you on our 8th row. Chain 1, and then we're moving on to our 8th row. Single crochet into the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Don't finish off the 7th row. Bring your yarn in front and finish it off with your second color that you're going to change to, and then you're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 11 stitches. So make sure you carry your yarn along. Don't forget that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, and 11. Don't finish it off. Bring your yarn in front and finish it off with first color, and then single crochet into the rest of the stitches, and I'll see you on our 9th row. So the 9th row, you turn your work and single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring your yarn in front, finish it off with your second color, and then you're going to single crochet into the next 13 stitches with your second color. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Don't finish it off. Bring your yarn in front, finish off with your first color, and then 1 single crochet into the rest of the stitches. I'll see you on row 10. Row 10, you chain 1, single crochet in the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't finish it off, and bring in the second color, finish it off, and then you're going to make 15 single crochet, 1 single crochet into the next 15 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, so 15, and then you finish it off with your first color, and then single crochet into the remaining stitches. And then we move on to row 11, chain 1, turn your work, and single crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, don't finish off the 4th one, I almost forgot that. And then finish it off with your blue yarn, your second color. And then you're going to make 1 single crochet in the next 17 stitches. So like I said before, don't forget to carry your white yarn along, your first color along. 3, 4, and 17. Don't finish it off, change to your first color and finish it off with your first color, just like that, and then finish off with single crochets to the end. Chain 1 for our next row, which is row 12. We're going to make 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. Don't finish it off, and then finish off with your blue color. And then in the next 19 stitches, you go in with 1 single crochet with your second color. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Don't finish it off, and then finish off with your first color and just finish off the row with the single crochets. And then we're going to move on to row 13. For row 13, you're going to chain 1, again change your work and make 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Don't finish off the second one. You're going to bring in, you finish it off with your second color, sorry. Always remember to pull this down, okay, to secure that. And now you're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 21 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, and 21. Don't finish it off. Bring your yarn in front and finish off with your first color. So finish off with single crochets into those last stitches, the last 2 stitches. Okay, now you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. So from row 14 to row 18, you're repeating row 13. You single crochet into the first 2 stitches, and then 21 stitches and then 2 stitches at the end. So 14 to 18, you repeat 13. So I'll see you again when we are going to the 19th row. So at the end of row 18, you should have something like this. And now we are going to move on to the 19th row. So for the 19th row, just a minute, let me show you on the graph. So here is our graph and we are on the 19th row. We're starting from the right. So we are going to make 2 single crochets and then we make 10 and then we change back to our first color. We make 1 and then 10 and then 2. I'm going to show you how. So let's continue. Chain 1, turn your work, so single crochet, then the next 2 stitches, don't finish off the second stitch, bring your yarn in front and then finish it off with your second color. Now you're going to make 1 single crochet in the next 10 stitches. 1, 2, oh sorry, I forgot to carry my yarn like I said before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Don't finish off the 10th stitch. Bring your yarn in front and then finish off with your first color. Now you're going to carry this blue along and make 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Don't finish it off since it's only 1. And then change to your second color. So now you're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And then finish off with the next 2 stitches, and then we move on to row 20. You chain 1 and turn. So row 20, you crochet single crochet in the first 2 stitches, and then you're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 9 stitches. And 9, finish off with your first color, and then you're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1, carry your yarn along, okay, 2 and 3. Don't finish off with your second color, and then single crochet into the next 9 stitches. and then you finish off with your first color and make your last single crochets in the last 2 stitches. Chain 1, and we're moving to row 21. Row 21, you single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and carry this yarn along under that first stitch, the third stitch, like this. Bring your yarn in front, and then you're going to finish off with your blue yarn, your second color, the one you're working with, and then you're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. Bring your yarn in front, finish off with your first color. Now you're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Don't finish off the 5th one, sorry. Change back to your second color, finish it off, and then make 1 single crochet in the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Change back to your first color, and then make your last 3 single crochets. 2 and 3. Now we move on to row 22. Chain 1 and turn your work. So for row 22, you will make 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3. You're going to carry your second color along when you're making the 4th single crochet. Then don't finish it off, and finish off with your second color. Then make 1 single crochet in the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Don't finish it off. Finish off with your first color, and then you're going to make 1 single crochet in the next 7 stitches with your first color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, don't finish it off. Finish up with your second color, and then you're going to make 5 single crochets. 1 single crochet in the next 5 single crochet 5 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 4 and 5. Bring your yarn in front and then finish off with your first color. Now you're just going to make your last 4 single crochets, and that's going to be the last row that we are going to do a color work. So that means the remaining rows are just going to be plain, without any color work. So chain 1 and turn your work. So you're just going to make 1 single crochet into each stitch. Oh, you can cut your second color, okay? You can weave that in later. So now, oh, you can actually work it. I'll show you how. So just make 1 single crochet into each stitch. So when you arrive where your second color is dangling, carry it along only where there's the same color, and just make single crochet, single crochet. When you arrive your first color, you can drop it and then just work single crochet to the end. Chain 1, turn your work and just single crochet all the way to the end. When you arrive at tail, you just have to, you can either weave it in, do the blue, or just cut it. As long as it is secure, you're good to go. So at the end of your row, you just chain 1 to secure your work. You can, just clip that yarn off and pull this through. Pull it tight and you'll be done with your heart Graphgan. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and see you again in the next video.